So Josh Block, you guys all know, World of T-Shirts, Josh Block. He is someone I bring up probably once a month. We do a little update on him. And he is the This Is My City. Started as a goofy little autistic kid on the internet who would just dance. And we are now watching in real time Josh Block. I think he's going to die. He is a super violently unwell alcoholic, slowly drinking himself to death. And basically every opportunistic piece of shit content creator wants to work with him in a sense that they don't want to use their platform as a way to get him help. They'll basically just get him wasted and put a camera in his face, right? And I've joked about listen, I'm an opportunistic piece of shit too, and I would exploit him, but I would put Josh Block in a ring with Daniel Larson for a charity boxing event, okay? And you can call me a piece of shit. I think it's important for me to bring up Josh Block and Daniel Larson often on this stream because I don't want anyone ever getting the wrong idea of me. I could stop covering this, and morally speaking, that's probably the right thing to do, but I do find this to be so funny and interesting, okay? Anyway, over the last month, Josh went on another stream. I don't know who this person is, but he went on some large, I assume it's some kick streamer, I don't know. He went on his stream. They like went downtown, they went drinking, and we got so many clips of Josh being blackout, belligerent, fighting people, biting himself, crashing out, losing his mind. I can't actually show you a lot of the clips because Josh Block has found a new home in the N-word with the hard R. And a lot of the clips of him downtown, buddy is ripping that thing. He is blitzed, blackout drunk, just like anyone gets in his face, hard R. Doesn't matter what they look like. He's like, I hate immigrants, hard R. So I can't show those clips as much anymore. But this whole saga of his most recent drunk stream has brought what may be the clip of the year, and it's early January. Everything about this clip is perfect to me. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Start working.
What are your thoughts?
Josh is yelling at his phone because his phone stopped functioning. But Josh is not holding his phone.
Start working.
What are your thoughts?
Motherfucker.
What are your thoughts about Israel and the Jews? Josh, what are your thoughts about Israel?
I don't know.
What are your thoughts about black people?
I'm trying to open my phone, but it doesn't want to.
Well, that's not your phone. That's a huge piece of cream cheese.
Hey, man, I hear you, but that's not your phone. That's a large block of cream cheese is what that is. And oh, it keeps going, by the way.
That's why that's happening.
It does that either way.
No, but Josh, that's literally a huge piece of cream cheese.
I don't like this country.
No, I mean, I don't either, but I'm saying that's not your phone. It's literally a massive piece of cream cheese. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Why is his delivery on this so funny? I don't know how he must not realize how hysterical his delivery is because it's so far above everything else I've seen of this stream. It's just, no, like, I don't like America either, bro, but that's literally a block of cream cheese. Like, how is it not a show, right? It's so good.
Huge piece of cream cheese.
I don't like this country.
No, I mean, I don't either, but I'm saying that's not your phone. It's literally a massive piece of cream cheese. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's literally, I don't even know where you
got that to me.
I don't even know where you got that thing from, but that's actually cream cheese, and it's a huge.
I love that he doesn't know where it's from. Like, isn't this your house? Everything's so confusing. And then, God, if this was in a movie, I would say it's poorly written. Perfectly framed in between them, a man just passed out. This clip is perfect. You cannot script this.
I'm the captain of the ship.
I know.
Josh, by the way, unable to process any amount of what he's saying. 0% of it is reaching him. I'm the captain of this ship. But that is a block of cream.
I understand that, Josh.
If I want my phone to work, it will work.
No,
if
I get that.
If it doesn't work,
but Josh,
they'll regret it.
But Josh, but I'm saying, but you're holding a piece of cream cheese.
Son of a bitches.
It keeps going. fucking dude.
But I'm saying, how do you want to access your phone when you're trying to access cream cheese?
Okay.
But I'm saying, but Josh, that's literally cream cheese, though. Actually, though, I'm not even kidding. It's Josh, that's cream cheese, dude. Oh, there's your phone. All right, there you go.
I'm the captain of the ship, you bitch.
All right, my bad.
He just tried to, I didn't even know this. He tries to take the cream cheese and Josh doesn't let him. The subreddit World of T-shirts was speculating. They like all the lore masters know. I believe the guy in the background was just high as fuck. I don't know if it was mushrooms or what, but I think he's He's fent folded. I don't know. The comments were saying he's fine, but I think that's what makes this clip even funnier. Oh, okay, hold on. There's another clip here I want to see. I want to show you more from this night, but like, Josh keeps saying the N-word. Like, and I gotta be real. Hot take. It's not the funny one. He's saying it at people, you know what I mean? It's I know you might be saying, Wubby, what is the funny one? Okay, what is this? This was linked in chat, said another funny clip. What the fuck is this?
Set an open course for the virgincy.
Should I just show you the clips? We're all adults here. We can hear horrible racist things together and understand that someone is saying it who shouldn't be. Like, what are we doing here? Why should we care? Oh, Twitch mods might not be cool about it. Yeah, this is Seth Drums here. Rare video of Josh coming out of the closet. What is this? Oh, it's him literally exiting a closet. Well, it would be him exiting a closet, but it's literally a block of cream cheese. God, dude. This is who he was, man. Look how healthy he looks. Still looks autistic, which, by the way, I can say now. Barbie has made it canon. He was so adorable and, like, full of life, and he just danced like nobody watched. Oh, man. That was before his, parrot? Why are you saying that? Does anyone have a clip of him running around downtown where maybe the N-word is just a concept? Josh Block crashes out and smacks my phone. Dude, this subreddit is crazy. And again, it's one of those things like I can't support it, but I am going to sit here and react to it all because it's kind of funny. Oh, here he comes. Dude, he's like a fucking zombie. It's literally COD zombies. It's the last one. Sir! Running towards you.
What's up?
Josh Block 916 drops the N-word. Hey man, this is not the clip I was asking for. In fact, I was literally saying, can we watch his recent Austin crash out sans the N-word? I feel like... You guys need to understand something. Did you hear Josh just say fucking? Because I paused it frame perfect before he screamed the N-word just now. Can we get Cyan to censor it? Oh, there he is. There's Action Man. Yes. Okay. And there's the guy. This is the guy who was in between them on the cheese clip, passed out. The gang's all here. He has a bottle of Grey Goose and a Diet Coke. That is degenerate. With the multi-finger grip, that's crazy. We need to have a team meeting here. Gather in. Everybody take a knee. Everybody gather in. This is going to be brutal. I have some timestamps. We got to be on top of this. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, brace yourself. Lock in, sister. The slur cut. This is Josh Block with Action Man in the streets of Austin, Texas, I think. And let's see if we find this interesting or not. There's a non-zero chance somebody just fucking died in this chat. Like, particularly somebody driving. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Josh, you can't say that. Don't say that shit, bro. Just
Josh,
relax.
I guess you're Captain Cream.
Please, dude.
If I get the chair, I'll be in a better place.
Just relax, guys, relax. Oh, guys, stop. Come on, dude. Guys,
Oh, is he gonna throw up?
what are we doing?
Never mind. He was doing the 1,000-yard stare. I thought a big vom was coming.
Hey, stop! Stop! Josh, I'm from the Bronx.
Hey, guys, stop, Josh, stop, Josh, stop, stop, Josh, stop. Stop it! Stop, Josh, stop. I told you this shit wasn't gonna... Holy fuck. Oh, relax, relax, relax. Josh, relax. Hey, stop. Guys, stop. We're going to the bar. Guys, stop.
I don't know if going to the bar is the play. I don't know if going to the bar is the play. Josh Stop is my new band name. What's happening? So, okay, I believe Action Man. Oh, yeah, there it is. Action Man is live streaming with Josh Block and a crew of people where they are parading Josh downtown, taking him to bars. It appears Josh is already like pretty blackout drunk at this point. And because they're live, it looks like a lot of fans and people who like to fuck with Josh are showing up to their location. And instead of stopping the recording, I think this is what the goal of the stream was from Action Man's perspective.
Relax.
In your face.
Relax. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, man.
I have a gun.
Stop.
I have a gun.
Is he screaming he has a gun? Bro, he's gonna get killed. That's like just not what you scream. And he doesn't, by the way. There's no way he has a gun.
No, you don't. No, he doesn't. Oh, okay.
You immigrants.
You need to break this shit, bro.
I have a gun.
Oh, no, bro. Josh, stop.
No, you may fucking not. I'm fucking gonna kill you. Tell someone and
Keep moving.
Why are you taking this photo, bro? Get out of there. Go home, dude.
Keep moving. I gotta get to a bar.
Oh! Dog! I feel like I'm well-mannered, but if I got spit on by Josh Block, I mean, who wouldn't kill him? How could you not kill him?
Hey, police.
Okay, he is about to rip a hard R, so I'm gonna skip past that. Hopefully. If I hit play and it's just him screaming the N-word, I'm gonna kill myself.
police.
No.
Oh, he called the police?
Tony, hang up. Tony.
I don't know.
Tony, hey, he's calling the police. Guys, stop. Guys.
Okay, well, this is horrible. This is insane. What? This is horrible. Dude, what a fucking mess. It keeps getting worse. Like, this is an overwhelming situation for me. And I'm sitting at home and I'm, you know, I'm not as autistic, okay? And yet I can't think of anyone in chat got that diagnosis. You would know that this is probably the worst case scenario. But like, I gotta be so for real. He's doing this to himself though, too. He chose to come out and get drunk on a live stream. You know what's gonna happen. This has happened 1,000 times. I'm gonna skip. Apparently we got 2 more slurs coming in hot. I'm gonna skip those.
Don't say that. Josh, come here.
I will say it's easy to feel bad for Josh, which in some ways I do, but I am cutting out him screaming the N-word at random minorities he sees. So like, you know, if you want to have a full perspective, you got to watch the whole thing.
Come here. Come here. I'm on your side. We're inside. Breathe. Let him breathe. I'm right back. Let him breathe. Let him breathe.
Nice.
Come on, guys. Come on.
I have a knife.
Come on. I got you. Come on, guys.
I have
Relax.
I have a knife.
No. He don't have no knife. Yeah, don't say that.
No.
Stop. We gotta get out of here. Uber. Let's Uber out.
Oh, they're leaving.
We
Okay.
gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
Get away from me!
Uber out.
Get away from me!
Hey, stop, guys, Stop, Josh, come here. Come on. Stop.
Do you think this is fun for anyone? I don't know. Josh does not look like he's having fun. All the people down there with cameras, I don't know what they're getting out of it. Because no, like, who is watching random Billy's point of view? You know?
It's okay. It's okay. Stop. Guys, stop.
I bet a lot of people, though, to be fair, a lot of these people downtown are probably just here drinking, and then they hear a huge commotion, right? And they take out their phone. Or are they forcing them to go places? From what I've seen, they just kind of follow Josh around. Josh will, like a collab with Josh is, okay, you come be on my stream, I'll stream you, but then you have to basically do what he wants to do, or he is going to have a meltdown or just leave. It's like you ever walked a dog that's in control? That's how it feels. Tony takes him around the country. Oh, you got lore? Who's Tony? Tony is a handler piece of shit. Whoa, there's lore to this? King is Shid the Great. Man, I miss Larson. Oh, come on.
I love you, Josh. Josh, you gotta get him out of here. We gotta get him out of here. Oh, Josh.
He's biting. He just bit the Action Man. You wanted Action Man. He bit the shit out of him.
Just stop, bro. What are you doing, bro?
I wouldn't be able to handle a bite well. I don't think I would. I don't care how autistic you are. You're gonna learn today.
You fucking gotta bite me, man. What are you doing, man? Josh, come here. We gotta get us out of here. Guys, stop. Stop.
Stop, come on, dude.
Stop. Josh, stop. Josh, stop. You bit me too.
Sorry.
But Josh, you bit me. Josh, look at me. Look what you did to me. Look what you did to me. You bit me.
I didn't mean to.
But you bit me. We're on your side.
I'm sorry.
But that's okay.
I have a gun. Okay, can we talk about this Reddit mod situation? I got caught up to speed on all this today. And it's this is 2026 is hitting so hard, guys. It's incredible. I got most of my coverage on this through watching Charlie Kirk. Through watching Critical's YouTube channel. There is a thing called $1 Million Fan, which do you guys, how deep do you want me to go with the explanation for this? Because I knew nothing about it today and I became an expert. I became educated on it in like 10 minutes. Basically, there was a not ad, what would you call it? A push from Mythic Talent. Mythic Talent is the talent agency that I actually work with, womp womp, to promote this new TV show. And they got a bunch of their talent. I was not asked. That's okay, Mythic. You don't have to bring me much in terms of sponsorships, because apparently when you do, my entire career would go into question, because this was one of the worst brand deal things. I cannot even believe they presented this to any of their talent. But anyway, there was this brand deal called $1 Million Fan or something. And I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to understand what it is because it's so scammy. But it's this TV show that uses Twitch streamers as part of it, and their fans are the contestants. It was pitched as this huge, giant Amazon streaming television show, all incorporated with streamers, and the grand prize would be $20 million, which if that isn't a red flag to you immediately, that should be very alarming. That is more than 4 times the largest, which was Mr. Beast, 5 million. I believe it got, he coin flipped up to 10 million, but regardless, that'd still be double that. And so this $1 Million Fan thing that was promoted is very easily, when you look into it for a minute, it's like, oh, this is just like a scam, allegedly, right? I don't want to get in trouble, but this is obviously bullshit. Let's scrub Young Charles's video, because he's got a lot of good things to say about it. Where? Oh, here we go. Go ahead.
Fucking dumb. They have a streamers section here, and I'm guessing they were all paid to endorse this, and I know in Extra Emily's case, she just had a statement on her stream after her community was letting her know that they believe she had just promoted a scam to them with hawking $1 million fan club. So we'll go over her statement here towards the end of the video. Checking in on the About Us section offers more questions than answers. It's so fucking useless here. You get about as much lore here as you do for the old Urgot.
It's not $20 million. That's a massive piece of cream cheese.
League of Legends write-up where it basically just said Urgot has a dark and mysterious past. So $1 Million Fan is a high-stakes reality television competition built around one simple idea. The fans deserve a seat at the table. Created at the intersection of modern creator culture and large-scale unscripted entertainment, $1 Million Fan brings everyday fans face-to-face with the creators they support, competing together in real-world challenges for life-changing prizes. This is not a meet and greet, and it's not passive fandom. It's participation, pressure, and performance. This feels like it's an AI-generated About Us section. At its core, $1 Million...
Can you slow down? I can't keep up. Too long, didn't read. This is a bunch of AI bullshit, and I don't know how anyone fell for it. I mean, he goes through the site. The site is obviously bullshit. All of these sponsors are weird bullshit. They're laughable. Everything is weird. But strangely, I also thought this was incredibly odd. Our partners on their page, LSF, the streamer clips subreddit, was a partner of this. And I find that to be, when I heard that through Charlie's video, I was like, huh? That is very odd.
Out of my nose, I literally laughed a hearty ho 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 like Santa Claus when I saw Livestream Fail is listed as a proud partner of $1 Million Fan. And so I went to the Livestream Fail, and they actually even had a big post announcing this to try and get people.
That is crazy to me. Like, a subreddit that revels in the incompetency of streamers, maybe fairly, just allowed a headliner pinned post of the most obvious scam. Like, LSF, what? Like,
the mods don't even seem to be on the same page there and don't have any real answers. Then going to IRL.
Everyone's confused. Everyone. Yeah, mod got removed. We'll get to it. I want to show you Emily's response to this. I like Emily. I think she's funny. But unfortunately, her response to this was like throwing gasoline on a fire.
Which was Extra Emily's response when people were calling it out.
I know it's sus. I know it looks sus, okay?
$1 Million Fan reality TV show X LSF collaboration with $20 million prize, contest submissions with Extra Emily. Is this like a thread on her subreddit or something talking about it being fake?
Mythic pitched it to me, and I was like, okay, sounds good, but I just don't want LSF to be part of it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, why is there an LSF person? Like they're like using, and they're saying like, oh, Emily is backing it up, and I'm like, I just posted it because I had to. Like, I had to be like, okay, I need to tell people about it.
Pardon?
Oh, why? Charlie's about to say what I would say. Why would she say that? Why? It's like she's comfortably telling her audience that she doesn't care what garbage she sells to them. Why would you? First off, why would you think like that? But second off, why, if you do think like that, which I know a lot of us do. I said us, by the way. Why would you admit to that? Why would you say that out loud, bro? She does what it's like, yeah, I said the thing to my audience because I was told to for money. Girl, what? Here's what you could have done, right? Here's all it would have taken to kind of get out of this. It's like, yeah, I'm shocked. Mythic Talent gave me this incredibly shitty scam-looking thing, and it's on me for trusting them. I should have looked into it. And that's my bad. I'm mad at Mythic. I'm mad at myself, and I'm going to learn from it. Boom. Done. Moving on. Anywho, I'm going to bed. If I understand correctly, based on someone who works with Mythic, here is probably what happened. Hey, SFan TV. We have an offer for you. Here's the price. Here is the company name. Here's what you would need to say. Are you interested? Enter. We need to know by this date. Enter. And then you go, yes, I am interested. And I assume they saw the dollar amount. They said yes. They read what they had to read, and then they moved on. I think that's how most content creators are taking brand deals. But the reality is this is really not how you should do it. It's bad. I mean, because like, yeah, it's Mythic's fault. It's totally fucking Mythic's fault. It's completely on them. But you can't leave yourself with your asshole in the air like that. You gotta click the link. So Charlie released this video, and then update. All this shit blows up. The subreddit mod, of LSF, who pinned a post announcing their collaboration, was removed from LSF. He was the head mod of Livestream Fail, and he got removed Then the all of the information on this website, this weird $1 million fan, all of it gets scrubbed from the internet. Everything disappears. They're trying to pretend like none of this happened. It's all disappearing quickly. And then, and here's why I'm here to talk. The subreddit mod posts a video to his YouTube channel with a message to anyone who wants to help and with a message to the CEO of Reddit. And this might be, I need you to hear me when I say this. This is not satire. I am 100%. First, I knew it had to be a joke. Upon further inspection, this man is completely serious. And LSF, at least in my community, has kind of a bad rep, right? There's a lot of, it's a subreddit, I would argue, for the most part, sharing clips of streamers, but by people who fucking hate most of the streamers they're sharing clips of. It's a very, like, LSF, in my opinion, again, not always, but there is a bitterness around that subreddit that I see in not a lot of places, right? Now, granted, these people, I know I'm not on there often because I don't like associating on there often. I try to make sure that I don't comment on things they're as interested in because I don't want to be on their radar, because I don't care to be, right? I don't want to, why would I, right? It's a bunch of people, like, you go on there right now, I without checking today, there are probably multiple threads that are fuck Hassan, fuck Asmongold, and then fuck some other person who said something that they didn't like, right? It's a lot of, LSF is supposed to be share fun clips, share interesting things, noteworthy things, fails, wins, exciting moments, cringe moments, arguments, whatever it is. It is overwhelmingly like a drama subreddit for Twitch streamers, basically, right? And I think you would have to agree, even if you're a person who loves being on that subreddit. It's just not that anymore. The head mod of LSF, who just got told to leave for promoting a scam, the head mod put out a video, and I'd like you to right now, without looking, close your eyes and imagine both what this person looks like and what this person sounds like. You are not, like, this is one of the most satisfying moments for me to find out this is what the head mod of LSF looks and sounds like. And by the way, I would not pick on him just for the way he looks or sounds, but also his mentality, the type of person he's presenting himself as. My God, this is so, it's like liberating. It's like, yes, that is the type of person who would run a subreddit like this. Okay, here we go. Ready? You're not ready for it.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received...
It's like a fucking Tim and Eric sketch, bro. I swear to God, this is from I Think You Should Leave. No! Also, yes, cue the hand on shoulder, bald guy r/bald meme. Buddy, I'm doing it to you right now. I'm doing it to you, hand on shoulder, bald guy right now. I'm doing it to you.
This public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason...
Okay, Charlie pointed this out. I'm going to point it out as well. What a terrible, terrible caricature, evil reason to want to be a mod. Oh my God. Bro just said the quiet part out loud. This guy is a caricature. I became a mod because of the power. What? Also, another thing, some of this I'm going to be regurgitating from Charlie, but Charlie doesn't show the whole video, and I want to show the whole video. He just called it a LSF as a gaming subreddit. Absolutely delusional framing of what LSF is.
In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators.
I gotta be so for real, man. Throw a hat on for the video. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot let it go that this is the top mod of livestream fail. Like, does that not melt your brain a little bit?
This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole. Here's what happened. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes. The kicker here is that there was a grand prize of $20 million.
Why would you think that's real? Why? Well, you're clueless, my guy.
Supposedly. This was supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and it was also confirmed to be including a couple of mid-sized and large streamers like Alexandra and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily, Canute, and a few others.
Okay, very good point Charlie brought up. I don't know if Charlie brought it up, but why would you think any of those streamers are worth $20 million? Mr. Beast did his show, $5 mil, $100 million budget, $5 mil cash prize. Why would this guy think Amazon would give $20 million for Canute, Extra Emily, the Botez sisters? Because he's dumb? Yeah, but like, bro, you are so tied in to livestream fail. You identify yourself as the top mod. You are so locked in and captured by, I can't believe I'm saying this, live stream fail, right? That it is literally frying follicles from your head, and you don't know that 20 mil is an insane overevaluation of those streamers?
Additionally, the opportunity was supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers.
Bro, okay, hold on. Am I retarded? Are we going to the same subreddit when he says what? I'm sorry. Does Dog not understand what he is the top mod on for? Yeah, has he been to LSF? I'm on LSF right now. I just pulled it up. Let's look at the top posts. Once again, how did he describe it?
Perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers.
Okay, here we go. Top post right now. I'm just on LSF. Papa Gut crashes out over Caleb Hammer and Nick Shirley. Panic ends. Private stream. Okay, not really fun. Or it seems I would imagine that's political based. I don't know. Stable Ronaldo reacts to Hassan's disappointment in collabing with Aiden Ross. Okay, more of drama posting. XQC's Mount Rushmore. Yeah, definitely. Surely the 800 comments are all in agreement. Hassan begs Reddit to take care of LSF and the H3 subreddit. Okay, more drama. So we're 5 of the top posts in, and the 6th post is about Dr. Lupo and a stream sniper. Okay, so we got through 5 of the top 6 posts. Wait, I'm realizing right now, why isn't this all over LSF? I'm on LSF right now, and this isn't on there. Oh, no, bro. I'm being told from my audience that this guy is like, I still own these people. Like, do you want to be spoken about like that? That's crazy. But maybe this is your best friend, and he still runs the show from behind the scenes. If I were LSF right now, I'd be like, yeah, we didn't like this guy. It's his twin brother. Oh, no. Oh, buddy. Well, maybe you wear a hat. If that's true, I'm blowing my shit off clean. No way, bro.
After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. We wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So we quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day. When I posted it, everybody in the comment section immediately yelled, scam, 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 scam. This initially didn't actually worry me because no matter what we do, people call it a scam. I mean, I've done AMAs with the Twitch CEO. People called that a scam. And I was also thinking like multiple major live streamers were involved. Mythic Talent was involved. Surely they had done their due diligence, right?
Hey, I hear you. That's fair. I understand. You trusted the 15,000 layers that you thought this would have had to go through. I hear you. That's annoying. I get it. He's not wrong for being like, I assumed they looked into it. A little bit of a life lesson. Streamers are retarded. Talent agencies are retarded. Okay? You got to be the line of defense for your own subreddit. Checking DMs. The new head mod of LSF wants to chat. If you want to chat with him, I would love to. What? I would love to. Brother, yes. There is a Colonel. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call. Hold on, here we go. Hello? Oh, hello? Thank you, Sci-Fi. Hello?
Hey, Wubby.
Hi.
Hi.
LSF.
How are you?
Moderate. I'm can I be honest with you? I'm nervous.
I feel like you're nervous. Fuck you.
I feel like I poked the bear and now the bear's like, want to get on a call?
I was just offering, you started talking about it. I'm a longtime Wubby viewer. I'm on my main account, like 70-month-old frog. So,
and you're an LSF
I
mod?
guess that, and I'm an LSF mod.
Oh my god!
I'm the top mod now.
You're the top mod?
I'm the head mod of LSF right now.
Really?
After all of this, I'm not the guy you're watching.
You should pin a post right now advertising this $20 million fan show. You should just pin it. See what happens.
I've heard actually really cool things about it.
I'll fund it.
Looking into it.
Could you guys not have just voted him out of head mod?
No.
Or does he actually have? So how does that? What does head mod or top mod actually mean?
You have control of the subreddit. I can remove every single mod right now, and I know for a fact Reddit won't do anything about it because they didn't do anything about it. He's removed all the mods with the exception of a couple us multiple times. Top mod is kind of king of the castle, You have to be removed by Reddit admins. There's no voting. There's no any process.
So
It's just
you could nuke the sub from orbit right now.
The only thing is, because especially LSF being a bigger subreddit, I can't hit the delete key. If I hit the delete key, Reddit's gonna go, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's just.
But
give it to
you could
else.
ruin the sub. You can make it unusable, essentially.
Again, that is where Reddit would come in. I cannot ruin it. I can make changes. I can do what I want. I could say no politics ever again on this subreddit.
Do it. Do it. I'll use that platform right now. Do it. Oh,
what do I do with this?
Can I ask how many hours you normally will spend on LSF or on Reddit in general as a moderator?
In recent times, I have cut back because of all the drama that was going on with this previous head mod. I had definitely zoned out a little bit just because it became too much, not worth my time. Back in the day, I would put in like 2 hours a day. I'd hop off work, spend some time moderating. That was about it. Kind of cut back quite a lot, maybe 2 hours a week at this point. But no, top mod, I have to put in more effort. So,
are you gonna stay with the position, or are you gonna bail on it now?
I'm hoping I can do good things for LSF. I want it to be a fun place to be. I don't want it to be this battleground. I'd rather it be a community hub where every community should be gathering here to talk and have fun and discuss.
Do you think that's what it is now?
Fight. I think it's a battleground for certain communities to fight each other.
How do you think you can fix that?
Dude, I'm gonna love with you. I sent a couple messages to a few content creators that I think could give me advice. You were one of them. I sent you an email. What do I do?
Shit. And I responded.
And you were very wise, very concise things you advised me.
Because I don't blame you personally or any individual mod personally, but I guess I'm more surprised if someone actually looked at this $1 million fan thing and went, oh no, that's legit. Did anyone push back?
Honestly, no, there wasn't really any pushback. He mostly just said, hey, we're doing this. He posted the thing. I didn't even go to the website. I just kind of looked into it. I
So
saw
valid.
Emily was talking about it, and I was like, okay, seems cool, seems legit. And then it was not cool, and it was not legit.
No, fair. I said this in the video before you called in. I do to some extent empathize with, well, Emily and S-Fan and Canute, they wouldn't. Surely they would have looked into this, right? Let's stay in touch on Discord. Maybe I'll have more to say when we're both not being streamed out to thousands of people.
That sounds good, man.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. I'm sure it wasn't easy to want to put a voice to all this, but thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Happy.
All right. Have a good day, brother. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Bye. Love you. Bye. That guy seemed shockingly reasonable. Shockingly. You're speaking from experience? Wubby, why are you talking to a block of cream cheese?
At least that's what I thought. Now here comes the next part of the story, when things get a little crazy. The next day, a major live streamer who was involved in the show, Extra Emily, said on her stream that she kind of saw all of these comments about people calling it a scam, and they even saw that LSF was involved, and this was apparently unacceptable to her, so much so that she was considering kind of dropping out of the show or kind of looking into seeing if kind of the whole thing was a scam or not. After seeing this, I brought the concerns to the organizers, and the organizers told me that they were currently in talks with the agents to resolve this, and they told me in no uncertain terms that the show was not canceled and was still going on. So me being somebody who didn't really have a lot of, information into the situation, and
is this guy using an AI or some kind of filter? Like a softness filter? I'm sorry. Is that happening? Can someone throw him into Grok? I want to see him with hair. I want to prove my point. No, not with hair, because that's not fair. He can't help that. Can somebody right now throw him into whatever generative thing? I don't care. I know it's going to use water. I won't shower for the next week to make up for it, okay? I want to see him bald and in a micro bikini, but mostly bald.
I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from, random internet scams, okay?
I believe him. I believe that. Why did the pause take so long? Is this guy on my computer? I believe that he wasn't trying to make money off of that. I believe he wasn't trying to take bribes. I think something's more important to him, and I think he kind of let it slip in the first 5 minutes.
Why does the LSF mod in the video look like an overweight Nathan Fielder? Was this whole thing rehearsed?
Okay, so we're not going to make fun of his weight, because if you're going to ever criticize the way somebody looks, right, you should do it in good faith, and it should be something they can fix in less than 15 minutes, right? And for example, his hair. I think his hairstyle that he's choosing it's not doing him any favors. I'd like to prove that right now. This is a little unfair because we gave him a beard, but I think the point still remains.
My roommate was given 1,200
Incredible.
menthol.
This is a different human, and a handsome one at that. Okay, here he is without hair, but without the beard. I feel like this is more fair and more apt to what he would actually look like. And I still think it's good.
And finally, I want to end this part of the story by talking about how Moist Critical made a video critical of the situation. And then about 30 minutes after this kind of video got released, I got reached out by the organizers of the events and told that 5 live streamers in the event had dropped out, and that therefore the event was canceled and I should take down the post. In this video that Moist Critical had that was critical of the event, Moist Critical brought up points about how an image on the marketing page was AI generated, or that the domain name was registered in Iceland, or that basically just the whole thing, it smelled bad. That's what he did. He did this motion, and he said it smelled bad. But beyond that, it doesn't seem like he did much research. I don't think that he reached out to any of the organizers. He certainly didn't reach out to me, and I mean,
he didn't reach out to you. Oh, buddy. Charlie responded to this, by the way. He did do some amount. He did reach out to, I forget, 2 of the agencies or something like that. I mean, at the end of the day, I think the amount of research you need to do for this to smell fishy was just
front
to visit
half
the site.
this guy, back half horse, Kim Kardashian.
Okay. This is crazy. This is why we clash. So
listen. Yeah. Wubby, I know you want to play old school RuneScape, but that's just a block of cream cheese. It's just a block of cream cheese, Wubby. Bungus Clan has been replaced with cream cheese. Also, still better. Top half human, absolutely.
Still better. But I will say, there is no shame in a cheap...
Top half Kirk or bottom half Reddit mod.
Okay, guys. Getting a nice hairpiece. Don't even go to Turkey.
Misa thinking the filter definitely no helping. Makes him look like a fish with dead eyes. It's a less than 15 minutes to turn that...
Guys, I'm gonna skip
I don't know if he reached out to Mythic Talent or any of the streamers. Now I want to stop people here because this is very important, and I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam.
Bro, come on. Bro, come on. What are we doing here?
Right. This all of this, we are
this is an alarming way of thinking for somebody who was the top mod of a subreddit that has this much influence. What a scary way of thinking. Bro, come on. You like it is a lethal dose of copium, and it is alarming that someone who is jumping through this many hoops to just, instead of just going my bad, that's alarming that this person had all of the power on the largest clip sharing streamer subreddit. Like, what?
The only confirmed things that we have right now.
Nah, he does have nice lips. I'm not gonna let. I've been seeing a lot of lip slander here. He has nice lips. I'm sorry. You can't take those. If this dude focused on cleaning up, like nicer outfit, better haircut, those lips would be a shining moment.
Is that I guess there was a website, looked a little weird. There was some
a filter, bro.
Bad publicity. Everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal. None of this is proved to be.
Charlie pointed this out. I'm not going to weigh in on it. I'm going to share what Charlie said. Charlie said he could not find proof anywhere that anyone was refunded. He said he's open to see it. He'll eat his words, but he did not see any proof of it. So I have not looked into either because I am what you would call a really good journalist, meaning I don't do anything and I spread information like it's nobody's business.
A scam, at least yet. Maybe I'll eat these words. And yes, in retrospect, there are certainly some things which we could call yellow flags or even red flags. But that being said, I don't want people to go into this thinking that there was some proven malfeasance or something when there really is a possibility that a lot of this could have just been kind of bad organization and things just fell through.
I think that's fair. I think what weakens your argument is 10 minutes into this video, everything you've set up until this point makes me feel like you don't understand that this was still stupid.
Now, here's the most important part of the video, Spez. This is a direct message to you and only you.
Should we click out? This is for the Reddit CEO.
I want to talk about how this whole situation is a direct result of the lack of support that Reddit, the company, gives to its moderators. Yeah, I did the partnership. Yeah, I didn't look into this as much as I should, and I trusted kind of agencies and live streamers when I should not have. And I did delete comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory if the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam, even though it technically hasn't been proven to be a scam yet. But despite all of that, there is still massive kind of like problems at Reddit, the company, due to the lack of support that caused this. But right before I go into the specific reasons of how this happened, I want to talk about why this matters in the first place. And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you are one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong.
So I will agree with him on this. Reddit moderators for major subreddits do have power. He is correct. And it matters. Yes. A bad moderator could, for example, pin a scam to one of the largest subreddits with a lot of young, impressionable kids that browse it every day. There is a lot of power.
Reddit moderation does matter.
And if I seem like a fucking smug asshole when I say that, bro, it's like, yes, moderators do have a lot of power and they are important, right? But it is also something that you need to not be like this to do. You need to not, this man is from what he is presenting in this video, based on what I've seen, this is exactly what you don't want as a moderator. Listen, it is both things. A moderator is both a volunteer internet janitor, and it is also someone who holds a lot of power in terms of narratives they're allowed to let through on certain subreddits, right? But when we say it's a volunteer internet janitor position, it's when, yes, this matters in the LSF bubble, but once you get outside of that bubble, this is stupid, and this doesn't matter.
Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF.
I notice, I care.
Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is
this is a very kind of a nasty point this person is making as someone who formerly had that much control. I'm happy he does that. I mean, what an it's nasty. It's a very scary. Like, I'm glad this person does not have that power anymore.
There's a time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch, partially because at the time LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. Or even just take this literal circumstance. Imagine the whole kind of operation was legit. Well, guess what? One single post on LSF caused all of the streamers to drop out and destroyed a $20 million opportunity.
It wasn't real, but yeah.
Sorry, Mythic. My bad. Or imagine it was, I guess, a scam through and through. Well, guess what? We were the ones to expose it and destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm. I mean, everybody got refunded after all. Guess things ended up okay. Right or wrong, you can think I'm a good moderator or a bad moderator. You can think that LSF helps streamers or is the bane of their existence in the entire industry. But please don't for a single second pretend like it doesn't matter. And that's just...
I don't think it doesn't matter. I'm not saying that. It matters to streamers because it involves streamers, right? It doesn't matter in the... My father, working class, middle-aged adults don't check LSF before going to bed. You know, like, we don't care, right? We care because we're streamers and we're surrounded by and we're constantly fed the things we care about. But the rest of the world does not give a fuck. They don't even know it exists. Please check stream memes. Okay, hold on. Oh, dude, this is so dumb. Dude, this... Okay, here, I'll show you. Here's what my community's been doing while this has been going on. This is awesome. So here we have him as our president, which I think is great. Here he is at the beach. Now, this is where things get a little complicated. That's where things get a little... Okay, now tell me this doesn't totally work for him. Am I missing something? Now, follow up, okay? Here is where my argument is made fully. Watch this. I'm 15 years older in this. That's bad, bro. We carry the flame. Isn't that right? The channel got locked? Bro, you guys locked the meme channel? Everyone ruins everything all the time. I hate my mods. Is this him? By the way, not doxing or hunting, or I'm not doing anything. This is his profile picture on YouTube. I want to be clear. That's his profile picture on YouTube. I'm not Googling anything. I'm not hunting anything down. This is his banner on YouTube as well. What has LSF done to you? Look at him. He was so handsome. You know, Rye sent me a message. The lovely video editor, friend of the stream, my magic and clips guy, Rye, sent me a thing. He said, if you want Yap material tonight, this Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament drama is making its rounds. Okay, so here's I'll be honest with you. I was like, ooh, okay. I love a good story. Can somebody help me get into it? I don't get why it's interesting. So, and let me explain to you how far I made it. I made it 7 minutes into Critical's video, and I was like, okay. Now, this isn't a criticism of Charlie. I love Charlie. I'm saying, like, the whole time I was like, what? What is it? Like, it's 'cause women? Okay, Sci-Fi said that, and Sci-Fi's a woman. Also, can I just say Charlie Kirk ruined everything for me? I used to be able to get to Critical's channel by typing in Charlie Enter on YouTube. And now when I press Charlie Enter, I get... Critical does not even show up anymore.
What's happening with the Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament situation is pretty bizarre. In a nutshell, there was a Marvel Rivals tournament with a $40,000 prize purse. There was a player by the name of Kingsman who really wanted to take this seriously, making a mention that this money would be very helpful to him as a college student. And the rest of the team didn't seem to take it all that seriously, and eventually, when Kingsman was trying to, make changes to the team comp so they could better stand a chance at winning, they all attacked him, and eventually it led to him getting kicked from the tournament. His team then went...
Okay, that's bizarre. Okay, that is interesting. That's weird, I guess.
...on to place second to last in the tournament.
Okay, guys. Case and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's not. You didn't make
Yes,
me feel like
it is.
both of them got a
How
place
do you
to
not
stay
see the
away.
problem right now?
Wait, first of all, is that ass Kingsman? Like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not.
Okay, so I'm hearing a lot of women talking, so I think I already know which side I'm going to take.
We should make a switch. This isn't working. Our widow is 0, 5, and 0, which is a very fair point and a good suggestion.
Okay. 0, 5, I see. Okay. 0, 5, and 0, chat, means you got up from your computer and you went and had a stroke in the other room and managed to crawl back enough just to not get kicked for being AFK. 0, 5, and 0 is literally doing like a collab with your mother, right? Like, no, you play, mom, and I'll commentate. 0, 5, and 0 is hard to do. And if you don't know what that means, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, 0 kills, 5 deaths, 0 assists. Is that correct? That means you did nothing. Like, you literally did nothing.
When the tournament was put together, there wasn't an announcement about how much money was on the line. So I think maybe there was some confusion from the team where they wanted to just play for fun and sillies and goofies.
Why enter the tournament?
And then once $40,000 was announced, they still had that mindset. Meanwhile, Kingsman really wanted a piece of that pie because it would be helpful to him. It'd be like $3,000, which is a significant amount of money, especially for someone in college where this could be very useful. So
Fan was in the tournament? Was she really?
That clashed where he really wanted to win. His team, who they didn't give too much of a fuck. They didn't think it was that big of a deal. So he, throughout like their time playing together, would be making like suggestions and saying like, hey, you know, there's going to be this in the tournament. There's going to be that. Maybe we should look at this. Maybe we should look at that. And I think they were just getting so annoyed that he was wanting to win so badly that they started to really resent him for it. It eventually led to like the bubbling over point where he got.
If everything he's saying is true, that's a yikes moment, dude. You listen. I'm all for not caring about something, but when it's money on the line and other people are on a team with you, dependent on you, you have to try or you have to not enter. That's simple, right? Have you never put effort into something for someone else?
Playing together.
She made an apology video where she pitched up her voice to sound more innocent. I refuse to just believe, chatters. I need to see proof of this before. But if that is true, that is delusional?
He then continued to insult Kingsman and I guess anyone that was supporting him in her Discord, saying, yo, Kingsman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't seen the toxicity in the Kingsman Discord with not spreading hate from the mods and Kingsman community? Fire emoji. This one will really get your eyebrow in the air. So she's calling out the people that were supporting Kingsman, saying they're cocksuckers and how toxic they are.
No.
Meanwhile, she has been the most openly toxic, like vocally expressing her disdain for this guy and now like his community. And
damn, I hate my name now. It's Kingsman in chat. Oh, that's tough. Why'd you do this, bro? Why do you hate women?
Using this as just like a giant insult against all women who play video games. That is absolutely happening, and that shit sucks. Those are some fucking losers you can make fun of. Absolutely. But she, from what I can tell, when this message was sent, was talking about like anyone that was expressing support for Kingsman, and I'm sure there probably were some like absolute greaseballs that went through and said some terrible things, sure. But to extend that to like anyone that was supporting Kingsman, calling them cocksuckers, I think is just kind of crazy. Especially considering she has by far been the most mean and nasty about this. Kingsman, from what I saw from the clips that were during this time, he tried to like actively say like, hey, don't go harass anyone and don't be mean. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, he was clearly upset about it, but I felt like he was doing, or at least making an effort to try and stop people from going and doing shit like that. She, on the other hand, was just openly attacking him.
Everyone thinks this guy's a loser.
Like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow. I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
This is a clip I keep.
Oh no, this is a disaster. I see why everyone's talking about this. This is a disaster. Oh my God.
Bye.
Who is doing the buy? It's me clicking and pausing a YouTube video at the right time. It's just by the eye of Agamotto, Doctor Strange, Marvel Rivals sound effect. And if you pause it right before it hits 1 second, it hits it.
To be saying something like that with this. Again, the whole VOD, from what I can tell, is no longer accessible, so I don't even know what the question she was about to ask is. But yeah, it's definitely not a good look.
I don't think these ladies are like evil or something, or like not deserving of I don't think they're deserving of probably the hate they're getting, or it's just, but it's also like, hey, you're kind of being a mean person on the internet, and it's a little weird, and you're inviting psychopaths into the community that you probably don't want. You're being dumb. Yeah, you're being dumb, and you're being a little mean.
Also, Kaplunk, whom was the boyfriend in this story, is reaching out with an apology, saying that he went about it the wrong way and overstepped. Zaza, the widow, told him to leave it alone, but he couldn't control his impulses. The demon had to be let out of the cage. Thus, he went in and started sending clips to the tournament organizer to...
Okay, that's crazy. That, dude, I don't know if he's telling the truth, but if in the face of your lady telling you to not do something, and then you just like, that is, I would call that's what we call dangerous man right there. That like, hey, no, we're good. Let's just let it lie. I don't really want to do anything about it. Like, I think we should just leave it alone. No, I'm going to go and create a campaign to try to, like, that's a little weird. That's a little scary, right? I don't know. That's odd. Hold on.
Bye. And then finally, CC, the team...
Oh, here we go! Hold on, if he doesn't read it, I'll read it.
The one who was by far the most openly hostile...
She got community noted! Oh my god, that's crazy. That's great. Bye.
...to Kingsman, and anyone that was showing any level of support for him came forward with an apology as well, saying, I'm sorry, I was going off the video and forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today, I woke up with 1,000 noties from the day before, and people had joined my server from Kingsman, having a panic attack, and I just started experiencing them. So in my freak out, I said Kingsman lacks social skills because he spends his time playing video games.
Dude, you know what this is right here? The I was having an absolute panic attack, so I typed Kingsman lacked social skills because he spends his time playing video games inside. Have you guys been seeing that panic attack girl in first class? This is me having a panic attack in first class while I'm enjoying my almonds. She puts her pinky up, and I'm like, so you don't have panic attacks? Like, so that's not what's happening. Like, so you don't know how crippling living with that can be, because you're just lying, right? And this whole, like, I was having a panic attack, so my fingers fled to the, or jumped to the keys to calmly type, Kingsman lacks social skills. Like, that's not a panic attack. That's, like, here's what I think she meant, or not meant. Here is the truth, I think, behind this comment. Getting so much hate was causing me to freak out. And as a result, right, I lashed out. I got more angry. I doubled down. I dug in. But it wasn't like I was having a panic attack and oh no, I don't know what I said. It's like, no, I lashed out and got angry because I was feeling the heat of thousands of people. Right? Structure.
Games inside. I was angry and ended up lashing out at him and lashing out at him instead of his community. I deeply regret it. I apologize for flinging another insult out. The show.
Wait, I ended up lashing out at him instead of his community. We shouldn't lash out at all. I was angry, ended up lashing. So she's just, what she's saying is I should have lashed out at his community. Also, I don't know if Kingsman feels this way. I assume he does. The psychopathic monsters sending her death threats, and I'm assuming horrible other things. I don't think Kingsman. Maybe I'm wrong, but something tells me if that reached Kingsman, he probably went, those aren't my fucking people. I want those people out of my community too. They don't speak for me. Like, that's not his community either, right? This happens so often. Like, anything goes viral between two people, and then psychos go to DMs, right? And then either side of that thing will be like, oh, you sent your psychos after me. And they're sitting over there like, no, I didn't send people to tell you I'm going to kill you, and I don't want those people in my community. There are thousands, and depending on the story, millions of people who will hear this shit, and some of them just, oh, I'm going to involve myself because I'm a crazy person. He actively discouraged it. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know, but I think it's safe to assume Kingsman completely, what is the word? Not endorses. What's the opposite? Why can't I think of the word? Completely condemns any sort of insanity that was happening. Disavow completely.
I have terrible character, but I will be working on watching the words I say and getting help with my panic attacks. A community note even got hot dropped on here straight off the battle bus saying, even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. CC has a history of attacking other players.
Oh, no! Ooh, what did Zaza say? Also, who is Zaza? Wow, this is long. I'm just going to read it. Here we go. Zaza Stack. Sorry it's taken me a while to write this response to the Kingsman drama. I am the Widow player. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is the Widow player. Okay. Wanted to take some time to collect my thoughts and reflect. Okay. Just to preface this post contains clarity and accountability. To start wait, is this the one people were saying was AI generated? Kingsman was made aware of my hero pool from day one. When he asked for Phoenix instead, I was too focused on processing the pressure that I was feeling from him constantly pushing me to swap. Beautiful line in an apology. You know, I made the wrong decision because I was constantly pressured. So this is his fault. If anything, he should owe you an apology. In hindsight, I should have just swapped to Phoenix or Hela, so we could have practiced that too. I don't know if Hela would have been the play either, because that's also clicking heads, you know, and 050. As far when Kingsman said he could switch to Bucky or Mantis and try that, the idea was never attempted because I said that his magic gameplay was really good and thought that his magic was working. Black Widow is competitively my best hero. Oh, I think after this apology, she's 060. You know what I'm saying?
Bye.
And when I was invited and signed up for the tournament, initially there was no prize pool and it was labeled as a creative tournament. The 40K came as a surprise later on and was split between everyone who played in the tournament for teams 1st through 8th place. So everyone ended up getting paid. I think a lot of people have been getting my voice mixed up with the other girls. Ooh, they turn on each other. Love that. And been struggling to tell us apart, which has led to way more unwarranted hate than there has to be. I mean, sure. I was never once rude to Kingsman. Fair. Maybe she wasn't. In the VODs, I will take accountability for getting stern after while being asked the same question over and over, and I do apologize for that. I definitely could have been more... I could have had more patience. However, I don't believe that I insulted him in any way. If Kingsman is all offended by any of my actions, then I'm deeply sorry. Oh my God, it's still going. There's 2 threads. On the topic of drama, I'd like to address my boyfriend. Oh, her boyfriend is the dude who did all the crazy stuff. Kaplunk. With Kaplunk and I living in the same house, I know how easy it is to believe that we work together on sending through clips of the creation of the document. I got to read this document. I can confirm that we did not work together on that at all. Girl, that should be alarming to you. That's very odd. That's strange behavior. I would crash the fuck out. That's if what she's saying is true, that is he behaved so irrationally then. Right? These names are crazy. They're fun, right? There have been comments and concerns from Kingsman since draft day about my Widow pick potential. Dude, from day one, he was like, hey, maybe switch off Widow. On day one of scrims, I had told Cap to not send through any clips of Kingsman doubting my Widow or muting up to speak to his stream as the day one games went well. I warned Cap that I could handle the situation. Oh, God. And if Kingsman were to end up getting kicked from the tournament, it would bring flame on all of us. Okay, so now she wants to play Phoenix. On day 2 of scrims, Kaplunk had sent through clips of so he just went and did it. She's like, please don't send anything. And he's like, I got you. You can trust me. I sent everything. Without me knowing, in a moment of feeling overprotected for me, so that they were aware of Kingsman being pushy toward my choice to play Widow. The clips were passed on to the tournament host, Basim, and a rushed, overconfident decision was made to kick him. Also, terrible call to just kick Kingsman. That is just such a blunder. People are so scared on the internet, and everything is so quick and reactionary. Basim has since taken accountability for his rush decision and lack of research on his recent Twitch stream. Community noted. Zaza states that she never knew or helped write the Google Doc. However, retweeted several tweets containing the doc as an attempt to... No. Girl, be so fucking for everything she just said now. I'm mad. Is the pitch apology video out there? Yeah, wait, where is that? Does somebody have this pitch apology? Because that was discussed, and I was careful. I said, I don't know if that's real, but if it is, it's crazy. But here is the apology, or not not apology, but whatever this is.
Video in response to Kingsman's video, and also to all the chatters that are going to come.
How do we know she's pitched up?
And ask questions again. I'm just going to direct you to this. And it's the last time I'm going to speak about it. I'll be addressing any allegations or anything that's not true, as well as I included a clip that Kingsman left out in his conversation.
And we got a clip of her stream
With Entei, because Kingsman thought it was like rage bait or something, but Entei took the words right out of my mouth. Like,
okay, here is her actual voice. Okay, wait, let's hear it one more time.
Didn't show up in people's streams. It counts as ban evasion, and I don't want to risk other people getting penalized.
Okay, here is the other video.
No.
Oh God, why did it start with an explosion?
Oh, this is actually dirty of you.
What? Wait, okay. What, is that her? No, that's not her.
Are you still eating the same bowl of soup? Yeah. Bro, God forbid a girl eats calmly.
But it has nothing to do with Bass Mother Tournament. The problem wasn't what he said.
Owned. Food down for this, bro. Oh, hell no. Oh, I like a challenge. No crosser, hella.
You probably sped it up, which makes it pitched up. If you speed up enough to raise the pitch, you have to speed up quite a bit. And she is talking with a cadence of someone who isn't sped up that much to get that much of a pitch increase.
It was making the team uncomfortable. We were all playing worse. We were distracted. And
nah, bro, you're wrong. That's pitched up. That is pitched up, not sped up. I thought there would be some room for doubt. Bro, that's pitched up. That's so strange. Why? What is the answer to that? What's the motivation there? Oh, she's using a VTuber voice? I feel like that's odd, though, to do like a... That's not really I don't know. That's odd. I'd like to share with you some fun updates. So, as you guys may or may not remember, his name... What was his name? God damn it. Stale? The livestream fail moderator has been removed from livestream fail, the top mod, and he put out a video that we watched and reacted to live on stream where he addressed the situation. He addressed Charlie. He addressed the scam potentially and how it's not really a scam. He is losing his mind. He went live after and discussed the aftermath of his video and Charlie and all this. And the man he has become the fastest, like he is on the fast track. He bought the fast pass. He got the genie pass at Disneyland for becoming a lolcow. I have never seen a man do everything wrong or right, depending on how you look at it, to become a lolcow this fast. Here is the first clip of him calling out Charlie directly. This is from his live stream that he just did the other day.
That is like I could just destroy Charlie by doing this. Oh shit! Like, do I do this? To destroy Charlie.
Okay, so what he's referring to here is the thing that got him banned, the thing that Charlie made a video on, this $1 million fan scam, right? Essentially, it appears like it's a scam that he promoted mistakenly. He says, I have proof it's not a scam. I have proof that the people who bought into it got refunded. That's what his claim is. And he's saying, if I bring that to light, I could destroy Charlie with it. That's his claim, at least. Here he goes into detail a little bit more about they have already destroyed Charlie. No, we can't have 2 Charlies in 2 years. Here is his live audience at the time challenging him to say, hey, if you have this information, why aren't you releasing it? Not to say that even if these people refunded, even if this company refunded all the people who bought into it, I don't think that means that they weren't nefarious, at least, right? I just want to be clear, like, refunding people that you were attempting to scam, allegedly, doesn't mean you weren't attempting to scam. I'm not saying for sure they were scamming. It looks really bad, though, and refunding doesn't mean we're all good, right? It's like getting caught and paying back. That doesn't mean you would have been cool if you didn't get caught. Anyway, yeah, take a look at his list, by the way. This shit, it's like the weirdest manifesto. It's so odd. It's called Plans Drama. Key points. Move, like this is what I mean by I'm worried about his mental health. And I don't want to hear the whole, oh, he's just trolling. He's the full lolcow status. You're not trolling, bro. Like, standing up on camera, bending over, spreading your asshole, and making it wink isn't a gotcha on me, right? It's like, oh, are you okay? Key points. Move quickly. Don't become a lolcow. Hint, too late. Grow socials. Get relevant again. Leverage. Amass power. Make change. Fix the world. Easy, right? He types like he talks. Do Reddit mods have power? Video series. How LSF destroyed A-Track. Poor Big A getting catching strays.
Show proof of the refunds.
So again, this is in reference to the refunds that he's saying he knows people got, and that proves this isn't a scam, and he's saying he has proof that they got refunded.
I don't feel like it. I wasn't expecting that to be, I thought it was like an obvious thing. I was not expecting this to be a claim that was being disputed.
That is such an insanity cope. When I said this thing with authority and as a cornerstone of the defense I was leveraging for my actions, I didn't expect anyone to challenge that claim and require proof. I just thought you would take it at face value. Like, dog, it wasn't a throwaway statement. One of your corner arguments for the entire video you made was that this wasn't even a scam. Like, no, to quote you said no harm was done. Everyone got refunded. That's a big claim. That's a huge claim, right?
I don't like remember, like when I say something, I don't have this on my hand, and I'm not gonna be able to find it. But like, yeah. So like if you challenge, like, okay, you don't have to believe me. Like just go. Here's the thing.
Holy, do you see what I'm saying though? Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck, bro. Holy what?
You know, it's viral on the internet. Somebody will figure it out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I imagined it. Okay, it's possible.
Me when I'm trying to defend myself. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I made it all up. This is literally, I'm feeling like Walt in that stupid Breaking Bad meme where he's just screaming through the window. Stop! Get him offline! Stop! Pull the plug! I got not a lot of sleep, not bad sleep, but I could not go to bed because Lacari wouldn't end stream. If you don't know what happened last night, I'll inform you, but it's gonna be probably studied for years. It was one of the most truly glued to the monitor moments I've seen on Twitch. Grid. Also, as a small, hey, always looking out for me, selfish thing real quick. Love that he's a Twitch streamer and was live on Twitch, because the headline is Lacari is a pedophile, whereas if he just happened to be on Kick, it would have been Kick streamer Lacari is a pedophile, which, you know, always a bad look for us boys who decide to diversify their streams. No, so Lacari did what every streamer does eventually, which is leak their notepad. In fact, relatively recently, if you guys recall, I accidentally leaked my notepad, which because I'm brain dead in a different way. See, my brain dead doesn't make me want to fuck kids, but it does have me put my stream key in my notepad, which I then showed to chat accidentally. This was like less than a month ago, I believe. And I had to change all of my stream keys, like live, including my IRL toolkit one. The group chat last night was blowing up. And we all kind of had this same moment where we're like, damn, I just learned so much about child porn that I did not want to know. Like, there are so many coded ways these people find this shit on the internet that it's never even crossed my mind, right? But like, I learned about nudist videos, right? Which apparently people, because it's like a gray area, but apparently pedophiles use like family nudism videos, right? Like, what the fuck? And I just cursed you with this knowledge too, bitch. Welcome to the show. have you listen? Hey, I'm a streamer, okay? Whether no, as much as I try to separate myself, we are in a streaming ecosystem, right? And relatively large streamer, Lacari. I think Lacari is more well connected than he is large. He's like a, I don't know, between 2 and 5K Andy, like a popular streamer. He's not the most popular, but he knows a lot of people. Most people know who Lacari is in the streaming universe. I've never seen any of his content. I know who he is, though. There was a thread on LSF, and casually, right, this thread started making its rounds. I see the title, and I remember literally looking at the title and scrolling past it because I was like, okay, so Lacari, like, leaked his porn. Like, who cares? Like, I assumed at a glance, I was like, oh, I bet Lacari had some, like, I don't know, something embarrassing, like fart porn, I don't know, furry fetish, whatever. I was like, whatever, scroll, move on. That's early in the day or whenever it happened. Didn't think anything of it. Then it starts to pick up steam, and I'm seeing post after post, and I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me actually look at this thread and see what did Lacari leak. Lacari on his stream or I don't know if he flashed it accidentally or cut to a scene with his notepad on it, and the notepad had a bunch of save tabs because the way Windows works is if you close out a notepad, it doesn't delete it, it just saves it as a tab. And apparently the notepad tabs had like a link that linked to, I could be explaining this wrong, sorry, I don't know pedophile ball as well as I should, I guess, but the link linked to like a mega download thread of just like the most horrendous sounding porn you could imagine. Not sounding shit in your dick, like it sounds bad. That was enough to be like, oh wow, he's cooked. But then this is where this turned into why I did not get to bed last night until like almost 7 a.m. Lacari, this happened, and Lacari, the streamer, did not end stream and continued to stream as if nothing happened for like 6 hours-ish or something. He just stood there unfazed and tanked it. And his whole, like, his chat now, 9,000, 10,000 viewers. So, like, 5 times his normal view count. And they're just spamming, it's over, pedophile. And he's just sitting there, locked in on StarCraft. His moderators are unmodding themselves. They're unbanning people. His TTS is still on, and they are spamming pedophile, pedophile. And he's just sitting there, guys, it's not, bro, I got a virus. And then it gets even crazier. By the end of the night, his friend hops on the call. It's like literally 5, 6 a.m. at this point. His friend gets on a call with him and is like trying to softly get him off stream. And it's like now Lacari really starts addressing it. Then Lacari fucking pulls out his notepad to try to, first he goes BRB, like he hides his screen. Then he brings his notepad back up and his chat's like, show your recents, click on the link again. And he's like, oh, there's nothing to see. And he does it and it's still there, my guy. It was still there. And he goes, huh? Oh, I thought I deleted it. It was a virus, bro. And so then dude, it's insane. He gets an antivirus software, which he then runs. And the antivirus software says no threats detected. And he's like, should I get a lawyer? I'm telling you, one of the, like, I can't think of a more insane thing to happen in a very long time. Oh, then he goes to Grok and asks if lolly porn is illegal in Texas. And Grok's like, yeah, dog, lolly porn is illegal in Texas. And he's like, I think I need to delete my hard drive now. And I'm like, woo, woo. If anyone has a clip they want me to watch, I'll watch a specific one if you want me to show it. But clips don't do it justice. I was glued to my phone watching this guy just stream StarCraft for like 5 hours because there's not like a clip. It's like it is insane. Yeah, which clip? Why wouldn't it be illegal? I don't know. You see that the one of Asmon messaging him? Yeah, Asmon was like, hey man, you should have this shit on a different computer. And then Asmon later clarified. He was like, Oh, I didn't know he was looking at like child porn. He's in his Discord now, and he said he like messaged his audience one of the fun. It's now become a reaction image that Peanut uses for everything. It's just, he wrote in his chat, he's like, there are 2 Suburbans parked outside my house. Like, should I be scared? Downloading is still insane. Can you not remember the name of a video? I mean, he has admitted to having terabytes of hentai downloaded. And, okay. I want to word this carefully. I don't think that by downloading porn, you are into illegal things, right? I don't believe that's what that means. However, these people who get caught always have terabytes of porn. Is there some sort of correlation? Maybe. Are they directly related? I don't know. Is VR porn actually good? What did science say? Hey man, VR porn takes up a lot of storage. Why are we downloading it? Why are we downloading it, Cyan? Why are we downloading it? Just pay for a subscription to one of those sites, bro. Why are we downloading it? This is Lacari on Grok. Trying to search up if is having hentai on your PC illegal in Texas illegal. He's just quiet right now. Look at his chat. Address me. And there's an elf, dude. His chat. I've just never seen anything like this in my entire fucking life. Because if you download it, then end your subscription. Oh, you guys are degenerate, but that's really smart. Well, I hedged. That's why I said downloading is not inherently, okay, you're now doing something wrong. However, a trend I have noticed is these people always have way too much porn downloaded. A ton of his mods left and had a little mod Civil War. Civil War? There were 2 sides? However, having adult that the situation significantly if the hentai involves depictions that appear to show minors, such as lolicon or shotacon. What's shotacon? I'm not going to Google that one. It's too dicey. Since September 1st, 2025, the Texas State Bill 20, now codified in Texas Penal Code 43235, created a new state jail felony offense for knowingly possessing, accessing with intent to view. Okay. And oh my God. Now, Ham, is all this censored? Because I believe sharing the link is even if it's for journalistic purposes, it's not something I want to do. Okay, here's a crash out. Oh, they're all censored? Okay, that works for me then. If they're all censored. If not, Ham, you're going to jail. So here's the initial clip. Is this League? I'm not trying to point out another correlation.
Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like.
So there it is. Here's where here's where he cuts to it. Okay, so here's his text. Folder, couple teens, and this is a link that I believe links to a huge download thing of just really dicey porn. Or I don't even know if I would call it porn. There was shit that was just like, I don't know how to describe this without being overly graphic. Really dicey shit. Anyway, so this is it. This is now censored because LSF kept taking it down because obviously this link cannot be shared and it shouldn't be, and you shouldn't want to know, right? Look at his face though. Look at his face. Oh, did you see that? Look at his eyebrows. He goes, oh, shit.
Fuck?
What if I told you he stayed live for 6 more hours or whatever playing StarCraft? Ham linked me something called The Crash Out. The Crash Out?
I'm joking about it! What the fuck, dude? What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man! What the fuck else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? I'm so sorry! I didn't do anything! I didn't fucking do anything! That's why I'm not fucking crying and sobbing, bitch! I didn't fucking do anything, dumbass! You just want me to be guilty so fucking bad! Shut the fuck up, retard! Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so sick of this! You want me to be guilty so fucking
I mean, dude, I gave him the chance to hear his explanation, and unfortunately, he gave 3 different ones, and none of them made sense. He gave 3 First, he was like, "Oh, I didn't download anything," and then he's like, "Oh, I downloaded something, but I deleted it because I realized what it was." Like, "Oh, I downloaded something. You know when you download porn and you get sometimes there's weird shit slipped in, so I deleted it." I'm like, "I don't know, but okay." And then he turned, "Oh, it's a virus." And I'm like, that's a lot of excuses. Okay, here is him showing recents in his notepad. New text, variety games to not scam. All links inside. Unhandled exception. I don't know what that is. New text. FAP for fun. This shit was so funny live. Watching this live, it was like, no, Lacari! This was hours later. This was probably 5 hours after the initial showing.
FAP for fun? FAP for fun is a hentai site.
How are they getting these images on screen? These are so funny. I don't know what this system is, but this is so surreal. Like they're screenshotting him live and getting it on stream. I don't know how his audience does that. And then Ham's got all the links. He said this one's titled Copium Explanation. By the way, this isn't even a fraction of it. These are clips from like a multi-hour long broadcast.
How does it end up there? Okay, let me explain what happened. All right? I was surfing a site.
Dude, my search history is fucked after looking things up to understand this shit. It is, but most people need to understand most people's search history is that, right? Like I had to Google last night, what is CSAM? Because I'm like, okay, we keep using this. I don't know exactly what I'm like, I know it's some kind of child danger thing, right? But like, yeah, you're not the only person in America. You're fine, bro.
The shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a fucking download. It just got downloaded. I opened up the fucking text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is...
I'm going to keep it a stack, bro. I'm going to keep it a stack. If this has never happened because I don't know if this is possible, but let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay? You're doing something, next thing you know, oops, 500 gigabytes of very, very questionable titles. If that happened to you, what do? I'll tell you what I do. I think I'm wiping my computer.
Like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I have like a fucking 3 terabytes of fucking hentai on my fucking hard drive, bro.
For what it's worth, chat, I see people talking about this. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I believe the FBI, the United States government who's trying to catch people who do this, they are not hunting down oops, I accidentally downloaded this and then I nuked my computer. That's not their priority. That's not what they're looking for. That's not who they're after, right? So it's not like, oh, even if that's the case, bro, you already fucked, it happened. It's like, no, I don't think that's what they're looking for. To be fair, right? I'm not saying, oops, accident, aha, I'm free of any issues, which is why I wouldn't do what he did, right? If it was an accident, I would probably talk to someone and be like, what do I do in this situation? But to be fair, chat, I really want to quadruple down on this. I don't think we exist in a world where you accidentally download 500 gigs of something like this. Like, maybe if this was 20 years ago, I could hear the case a little better, where it was like, like I said, you would download Weezer's full album, and next thing you know, 2 dudes are sucking dicks on a desktop icon, and you can't close it out, right? But that's not what's happening here. I don't know. By the way, I did some math on this, Wubby. 3 terabytes of hentai at 720p is the same thing as sitting down, watching the extended cut of Lord of the Rings trilogy every day, and doing that for a year, except it's all hentai. You gotta link us this Weezer album. It sounds wild, bro.
And that's just what happened, man. Okay? Like, that's what happened. I'm sorry, all right? Like, I don't know how many times I have to explain this, but that's what happened. Dude, let's just move the fuck on, please.
Oh, my bad. LSF mod update. Ooh, let's do that. Okay, LSF mod update. Why is Kick Chat going? The problem with Reddit This guy just can't quit.
Thank you for watching.
Stop. What is this? You know what sucks? You know what breaks my heart? He didn't see what I had to say about him because he didn't put on a hat. I said just a simple hat would have been a game changer.
My video, Charlie. I enjoyed making it almost as much as I enjoyed making this one. In this video, I will be clarifying some of my previous points, as well as responding to some very valid points that Moist Critical brought up.
It was your mistake, buddy. Fucking Spez wasn't behind you massaging your shoulders as you signed the deal with $1 Million Fan Show, which—
I moved too quickly. I didn't verify enough stuff. I didn't take responsibility that I should have as the top moderator of a major subreddit. This was my fault. And because of that, I got in a way that was probably justified in retrospect, but that's from my perspective. What about from the company's perspective?
What? That could have been the end of the video.
Company should be responsible for every aspect of its business. A company should take actions to maximize its success and minimize its failures. And playing the blame game for that doesn't work.
Okay, that's why he kept going, because he's like, it's my fault, but we shouldn't be talking about this because it's bigger than my fault.
It doesn't matter that it's my fault because the company still suffers the negative consequences anyway. They suffer the reputational damage, they suffer some of the liability, they suffer the harm to its users. Most of the bad things that come about as a result of my mistake don't affect me, they affect Reddit. As such, a company ought take actions to minimize such harm or mistakes because they're the ones with the $50 billion company on the line, not me. I get to walk out of this with a laugh and some viral attention, which I clearly brought onto myself. I mean, I wouldn't have made a public video otherwise, although I wasn't quite expecting things to get this big.
And even if you did—
we need to make anime illegal unless you can prove that you have some amount of social skills.
Anyone who has ever visited LSF in the last, 7 years will tell you it is not a subreddit for crazy, wacky clips of gaming and, extreme fails or anything like that.
Your description of LSF is correct. Lately, there's been a lot of political drama that has pushed out other content. It's been such a big issue that I've been trying to think of solutions for months. But your response to me doesn't really make any sense. Let's use an example to explain why. Let's say I were—
Yeah, lately, I know. Lately. Yeah, LSF, for the past couple of months, LSF has been kind of a hard place to be around. Really.
to claim, I want to add more gaming clips to LSF. And someone were to respond to me by saying, what do you mean more gaming clips? LSF doesn't have any gaming clips. Well, my response to that response would be, yeah, you're right. That's why I want to add more gaming clips.
So that completely misses what Moist Critical was saying. This might get a little complex for you. Okay, but here's what so Critical was criticizing your summary of what LSF is and is ought to be. He was criticizing that you seemed deluded and like on a different planet when it comes to understanding what LSF currently is and what it should be, right? He wasn't saying the way to fix it is by adding more clips. It's like he's delusional, dude.
You have noticed the problem. I have noticed the problem, and I want to take an action to fix it.
Obviously, things would already be being clipped and posted on the LSF subreddit. Why would you be reaching out about a collaboration to ensure that happens when you know for a fact it already would?
You are partially right. Some clips would get posted. Some might even do well. But you would be surprised at how little clips get posted to LSF for how large of a subreddit it is. I counted, and as of this exact moment, there were 40 clips posted to LSF in the last 24 hours.
Why do you think that is? Bro, that is so telling. Yeah, I know. Because I would say more and more content creators. Here's the LSF pipeline from my understanding, right? Content creator is either up and coming or doesn't have much association with LSF. Starts getting posted on LSF. Eventually, horrible threads and horrible posts about them, making them panic and feel like shit, to where then they actively discourage their community from ever interacting, ever posting, and ever acknowledging LSF ever again. That's the pipeline, right? And as a result, a subreddit that big, 40 clips in 24 hours. Think about how many clips are made on Twitch every day. 40 clips in 24 hours? Because so many people don't want any association with that subreddit, bro.
What if a dedicated editing team, or hell, one guy, spent full time trying to find good clips, titling them correctly, and posting them to LSF? Could one guy find and edit 40 clips a day for a week and then post them to LSF, outnumbering all of the rest of the users combined? Maybe. That is, of course, a very extreme example to demonstrate a point. A better number would be more like 4 a day. And what's 4 divided by 40? Well, that's 10%. I think that would be noticeable.
Why does LSF's name need to be attached to it? I just don't even get this stretch goal here.
Let me pitch you the idea more directly, because I think it could be very funny. I don't mean a couple people find the best clips that happen on the show. Instead, I mean that there would be a timed competition where streamers compete to create clips on the fly, post them to LSF, and whoever could farm the subreddit the best wins. Let me brainstorm a couple
How the fuck do you think that those Redditors are gonna take that, bro? Do you really think? It's like, dude doesn't understand his own sub. What is he talking about? Bro, they would hate that.
Examples to show why this could be very funny. What if Extra Emily purposely runs a red light and crashes a car?
What?
What if somebody gets a shot collar while wearing a Che Guevara t-shirt and then shocks somebody who's wearing a dog furry outfit? Heck, put them together. Extra Emily crashes a car into the furry. And I think streamers could come up with some ideas that are a lot more than the ones that I just did.
What the fuck just came out of his mouth, bro?
Who got a refund? I haven't seen anyone, posting receipts of getting a refund from the money they spent on this. Where are you getting that information from? That's a genuine question.
Regarding the $1 million fan situation, I realize that I clearly don't have all the information, so I don't want to comment on it that much. That being said,
oops. Oops, me when I don't want to talk about the main conversation happening here. Oops.
I did have a new piece of information available to show. The company has given me a redacted and time-stamped refund that you can see right here. Additionally, they say this is all they can provide right now.
Why the fuck would they give you anything? What's happening here? Like, I have so many questions here. Why would they give you anything? 1, 2, why should we trust them? 3, why should we trust you? I don't know. This is all very, look at the redactions. This is, I don't know. I'm not saying this isn't real. I'm just saying neither him nor this company have given me any reason to believe them.
Given user privacy laws.
I'd like to introduce, I had a lot of downtime while on my trip. In fact, that was one of the best things about my vacation was my, my downtime. And as a result, I did a lot of doom scrolling, and I stumbled across this guy who you may have seen before. He's very old, but I just want to give it to you now. This guy's name is, I think it's Overspray J, but his channel name is Fragrance Talk. God bless. I like him already. Well, here he is. Don't get too excited. It's only going to take 5 minutes, I promise. This guy does fragrance reviews. He's very weird, and I like to laugh at him, but I also think I like to laugh with him. I don't know what it is. Okay, here we go. I just give it a second.
Thinking that they're going to get compliments. Who does that?
Who even sprays their cologne like that, bro? Who even, that's not going to get you compliments. Fake diamonds? Okay, I will notice. I did look up how much his watch is because it looked like it could be, watches look like they could be, $50,000 or $30. I'm gonna be honest, it was like a couple $100. I wasn't that impressed. I'll be real.
Let me show you how to get ready for the day the right way. But
okay.
First things first.
Simba?
Simba.
Okay.
And y'all know, a little bit goes a long way.
So this is part of the confusion here, and I want you to pay attention. Take notes. He just said, oh, is it Kick Chat? My bad. He said, a little bit goes a long way. Keep that energy. Remember, he said that. This is going to go somewhere. And I promise you, I wouldn't be showing you this unless it was important. How old is this man? Exactly. Hold on. A little bit goes a long way. Okay.
That shine and hydration. Pick your fragrance, or fragrance is a choice, and nothing less than 100 sprays.
Okay. He said nothing less than 100 sprays. And Chad, I want you to know something. He is not lying. He is not playing. He is not exaggerating. This man has hundreds of videos of him putting on cologne, and in nearly every video, he achieves the 100 spray mark. I know you're gonna look for reasons to think this man is lying, but I promise you it's all there. It's all on film. Bro, yeah, exactly. Bro's a Unk is flammable, bro, is what they're saying.
One way or the other, we get hurt. Compliments or complaints, you're still getting complimented.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
So let them complain. Oh, this fragrance is too strong. That sounds like a personal problem, not our problem. And don't forget the biceps.
Can't forget the biceps.
Biceps getting got. Top it off with just a little bit of rose.
So he's combining sprays, which I will say that's elite, right? I think that's kind of next level. When you can combine fragrances to get like one perfect smell, that's pretty good. But
Kabuki. If you ain't glistening, are they even listening? The real question is...
This is the whole reason I'm showing this to you. I have been saying this so disgustingly often. If you ain't glistening, are they even listening? It's so good, dude.
Are you even shining? Because if not...
That's how we know you're not applying.
Who does this thinking that they're going to get caught?
Oh, there's just so many. That can't actually be cologne. Well, he has videos, chat, where he unboxes the cologne. Like, yes, I guess he could be faking this whole thing, but his whole, like, look, his entire background is cologne. Like, he's the real, I don't know what more this man is the real deal. Bro, holy shit. Hold on, let me show you. There's every video is like this, too. This isn't just one. Here's another one. You think I cherry picked? This is just straight off his profile.
Get ready for the day with saline strokes. First things first.
He always applies the moisturizer. It's all AI.
Basically, at this point, all you want to do is begin to rub a little bit.
Why is it so laggy? Why is my shit so laggy, bro? It's a TikTok.
Once that's rubbed in, get your saline strokes. Nothing less than 100.
Bro, it's so goddamn much. Nothing could have prepared me for it. Okay, I'm gonna confess something here a little bit though. I'm not gonna lie. He has convinced me a little bit to spray more. I originally saw this in Korea. That's when I first got wind of this. And I was putting on my cologne, and normally I go, you know, like 1, 2, maybe chest, maybe 4 sprays at most, right? 4 sprays at most. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I kind of upped it to like, I don't know, maybe 8. Do not what? 4 is what do you mean 4 is insane? Why? Because I'm telling you, you see enough of this guy's videos, he gaslights a little bit. Cause I'm like, well, what is chat? If I'm not glistening, are they even listening?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. This is that continuous.
God damn, bro.
Are y'all keeping up?
He's got me though. I'm keeping up. Okay, that's fucking insane.
Biceps get got too, so don't forget them. If you ain't glistening, are they even listening?
They're not. They're not. They're not.
You ain't shining. Are you even applying? Let's get ready.
I'm getting a headache just watching. It's got to be so bad for his lungs. Does it? Does it though? This one, I know what this smells like, so I can relate with this more. I don't wear this anymore, but I know what this is going to smell like. You do not need more than a couple squirts of that.
Let's get ready for the gym.
For the gym? No, bro. Wait, you're crazy though. come on. You can't tell me you don't fucking love this guy. He's crazy. He's lost his mind. He's lost his fucking mind, bro. This guy is crazy. I hate him. Come on.
It's been a minute. Let's.
Also, you're not a real, like, I feel like you're very performative gym goer if you are wearing chains and rings, diamonds to the gym. Like, that's just a great way to deglove your finger. Like, what are you talking about? Are we just getting advertised to?
Vocal from J. Fragrances. His packaging and presentation is out of this world. And yeah, that fresh, that is citrusy, fresh, but yet.
I believe him. I think he walks the walk. Chat, I think, because I've shown this to a few people and they're like, it's probably just water. I think he walks the walk, bro. I think he's all real. Look at the haircut. You don't leave the house with a haircut like that. Not walking the walk. Wubby, have you seen Dr. Parkinstine? I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm going to YouTube, Dr. Parkinstine. This is not what I expected.
Okay, today I'm going to be making a pineapple upside down cake on my 1908 Home Comfort wrought iron range in a shed at my grandma's house on the lake, which is 7 minutes away from here, my apartment where I live. Let's go. Okay, we'll be going in...
No fucking way, bro. Also, is he doing a voice?
My 1926 Ford Model T truck. Let's get it started.
He's a time traveler. Okay, wait, guys, are you gonna let me in on the joke, or are you gonna make me have to figure this out? He's genuinely a genius.
I'm here. Now I'm going to chop some wood for the fire. Oh, that broke interesting. Okay, I have gathered the wood, and as I said, we're in a shed, so it's a mess in here. The player piano's in here as well. It's used as storage, and it also has the wood stove that I want to put at my museum house whenever I'm able to purchase an old Victorian house and put it there. Once I get the museum, y'all can come see it, and y'all can stay there. It'll be a bed and breakfast, and the money I make from that will bring me profit as well to continue making more videos and content that's more interesting. Anyway,
Okay.
Let's put this wood in here and
Someone
get
in chat just said, "I'll pass." Come on, man.
started.
You don't want to stay here?
So not just wood, but actual coal from the earth.
He sounds like the
So there
greased
are
up deaf guy. Okay, bro.
No fire starter logs to assist me, so we're going to have to use newspaper and small twigs, and we'll work our way from smallest twigs to biggest logs, and that is how we'll start the fire without the aid of a fire starter. So since we're going to start out burning wood, the grate on the stove, and
what? Okay, what is he? This is
and
it?
when I first started out,
Why is everyone in chat saying he's a genius? I'm not saying he's not smart. I know nothing. Nothing in this video is showing me his intelligence.
But yeah, so let's get this fire started. Also, to the people who think
Okay, your response to me asking that is, he's so smart, Wubby.
somebody's gonna comment on the cleanliness of this,
Yeah.
well, I'm not making this cake for you, so I'm making it for myself.
This guy might be a genius.
Okay, now we'll set this aside and start making the cake batter. Put it in here.
There's a certain vibe of filming a dark room, a dingy dark room, using the flash from like your phone, and you just see particulate fly past it. I feel like I don't want to breathe in deeply there. You know what I mean? He is eyeballing it, well, because he's a genius.
Now we'll add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda.
Like that. Like, see what I mean? Do you see all that shit
Now
flying
we'll
around?
add half a teaspoon of salt.
Let him cook. I don't think I have the ability to stop him. All right.
Now we must melt 6 more tablespoons.
Would you fuck this man? No. No, I would not. But not well, okay, hold on. I'm not trying to insult him. It's not that he's not fuckable. It's that I'm not viewing this man in any sort of sexual way at all. It has not crossed my mind to sexualize this human being even slightly. You see it? That's a great answer. Holy shit. I killed that.
And I went ahead and added some coal to our fire. It looks like it's just now starting to ignite. The bituminous coal is down there, and I stacked it in the back as well. There it is. So that coal will burn way longer than that wood. Anthracite would be the best, but bituminous coal is the second best.
Okay.
Over here in these bags, I have 500 pounds of bituminous coal. I paid
What the fuck? Dude, I've been seeing these, like, you never know what's going on just in someone else's house. Like, what the fuck?
$127 for it at a Farrier Supply. When this stuff starts burning, it smells sulfury.
It's some Oregon Trail shit,
now
dude.
We'll just let the cake bake. Okay, the pineapple upside down cake is coming along nicely. There it is.
Surely it's not
Cooking
ventilated
away.
enough in here.
I think
for
it might
him.
be done. Okay, the pineapple upside down cake is done. Here is a toothpick. And we're going to insert this into the cake.
Ooh, it looks a little overdone.
And
my
it
guy.
came out clean. It is done. Let's take it out of here.
There was a chimney? Okay. I'm
Also,
worried
our
about
coal fire is burning hot. Well, it's hot in the back. This will probably burn the rest of the night. If I close the damper, it will definitely burn the rest of the night. People would do this back in the day. They would restock the fuel in their stove, and then they close the dampers, and it'd still be going the next morning, and they'd add to that and let it burn the rest of the
Is
day.
that a gun company? See, what is that? What is this logo? Why do I recognize this? Is this not a gun company? Am I stupid?
Your stove was already warmed up and ready to go for the day. Okay, here is the cake since I took it out of the oven. Now I'm going to flip it.
It looks a
here's
little
the cake,
overdone,
just in
dude. I'm
case
not
it
gonna
doesn't
lie.
make it when I flip it. Okay, here we go.
Wait, what is this modern shit? He's got Costco plates.
One pineapple is sticking.
I love pineapple upside down cake. Fuck me, dude. Why is it not easier to find, too?
Ow. Okay. And there it is.
Honestly, looks pretty good. Honestly, looks pretty good.
And there is the cake.
Good job, man. Why did we click on this channel? What is this?
Okay.
I don't get cherry. Is it just one?
Oh, bunch. Ham, can we get in contact with this guy and fly this guy out for a cooking stream? I would love to cook with him. We could get him a fucking Victorian stove.
Put one log on the fire.
We get Grandma!
Oh, that's good.
She's not black.
That's very communist.
None of, okay. Oh. Updated tour of my apartment. Guys, I shouldn't. We should watch the show and move on.
Okay, today I'm going to take you on a more updated tour of my apartment. So it is.
I just want to see a part of this and then I'm done.
December 27th, and it is
90-day, please, God. Okay, let me just skip to the most viewed part. Hold on, and then we're done. Check the pin.
So I always get asked why I call the people I rent from my biological grandparents.
Hold on. Check pin. Okay, here's pinned.
Running my magnifying transmitter and transmitting during the daytime so y'all can see it better. Here is the receiving coil.
There it is. Hey guys, he's a genius. What the fuck?
The only wire that it needs is a ground so that it can pull the electricity from the ground that is transmitted from the coil. And I will go around it so that I can prove there are no wires attached other than the ground wire.
Okay, someone educated, tell me if this man is either a genius or this is the most unsafe fucking thing on planet Earth.
Now I'm going to throw the switch.
I don't know why I thought he just fucking died. I thought he just, I don't know why.
Now I'm moving it. Run.
Oh, okay. There's a night that we could dedicate to this guy. And we got to watch 90 Days, so it's not going to be tonight. But what is this real quick?
Okay, today I'm going to start construction on the new magnifying transmitter that
What the how does this man exist?
I'm going to be building.
What is this?
So I got my dad to agree to let me build another magnifying transmitter. He said under one condition, it has to be smaller, which is no problem because the platform I was building before...
Yes, he is a Red Dead Redemption 2, exactly. Like you would run into him and he'd have this whole side quest.
...was 20 feet by 20 feet, which was highly unnecessary because the magnifying transmitter was only going to be 12 feet in diameter.
Okay, we'll save this. Maybe we'll do a deeper dive on him later. But how did I not even know about this guy? It's so new too. This is like, that one was dated December of last year. Like this is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, today I'm going to take you on a more updated tour of my apartment. So it is December 27th and it is 76 degrees outside. There's my 1928 Durant and there's my 1926 Model T Ford truck.
Surely that's expensive, right? Like this guy's got to have money.
The other Model T is at my dad's shop. If you watched yesterday's video, you will know that. Okay, let's go in. So those are my stairs. I rent the upstairs.
You know he's a fucking genius.
Okay, let's go on a tour.
What a con, dude.
So behind me is the parlor. Now let me explain all of the furniture.
I got it. I love it and I hate it. I love it and hate it. Would never want to live here. It gives me immensely, it scares me. This type of, it freaks me out. Cool as like a visiting thing. If I lived there, I'd be panicking.
In here.
It's like a themed hotel.
Okay, here we are. So this is my parlor. Most of my furniture, if not all of it, is pre-1930s in this apartment.
I want a cocktail
that
there.
Chair, I can tell you exactly where I got everything and how much it cost. So this light fixture right up here was given to me by my friend Randy in Louisiana. And when he gave it to me, it was only from there to this T part right there. Nothing below this bar right here. So I ordered these from eBay.
I shouldn't have made the Kevin Durant joke because you guys are taking it. The Kevin Durant joke because you guys are taking it. What is Kick? Kevin Durant what are you doing, Kick? Why are you playing my audio?
These chairs over here, I reupholstered myself.
He's a genius, you know. Wow, this is a long video. I'm going to skip around a little bit, you know. Go to 1052. I'm serious. Wait, what?
If I had a black light, I'd show y'all. Here's some of my electrical apparatuses that I was doing some experiments with.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck? He's like a character from BioShock Infinite. I want the full context. I'm rewinding it. I want to hear him turn on the record player even.
So let me go ahead and turn on some music. So this was given to me by a fan. It is from 1918. It was his grandmother's, and he said he wanted to give it to somebody who would cherish it. So I drove to St. Francisville, Louisiana, and I stayed at the Myrtles Plantation, and I got this while I was on that trip.
I hear you.
Anyway, this record was recorded March 20th of 1925.
Jesus.
And I'm going to play it now. Well, it'll start momentarily. So this is an Edison record.
Y'all heard that, right? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
So this is an Edison record. I dislike Edison heavily. So it was recorded with the Hill and Dale method versus laterally. So you have to have a special reproducer to play it.
Hey, Wubby.
This is all Theodore Haviland from the 1920s. This is not uranium glass, it is Fenton glass. However, this is uranium glass right here. If I had a black light, I'd show y'all. Here's some of my electrical apparatuses that I was doing some experiments with.
I can see why this guy is like blowing up or already did blow up, because the autistic special interest overlap is something to behold.
And it works wonderfully.
Do not stick
so
your
over
finger
here
in there.
we have
Nope,
this is
dolls,
like my
I'm
guest nightstand or bed,
good.
whatever you call that. This is
The
my
dolls.
guest bed. That's why I have two beds. This is equivalent to my guest bedroom. That is my bed. I sleep at the head of the house.
The fact that, oh my God, is that the freaking Annabelle bullshit too? Like, okay, this is where I draw the line. This guy at night turns off all the lights, it makes this room dark, cuddles up in that bed and goes to sleep. Nope. Like you just, good for him. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's so creepy. That is so scary.
I bought that at Hobby Lobby. It goes with the room. I assembled that.
I don't think so.
Anyway, this was given to me by one of my friends.
And you accepted it.